Okay, I am reacting to Coke Studio 9, Episode 3, Khaki, Banda, lyrical video. Ahmed Jahanzeb, or Jahanzeb. I can't read the rest of the title, but this is actually sent to me by a friend of mine. Doing this for you, buddy. Okay, I don't know if you can see me. Wish I had PIP. This would be so much easier, but unfortunately I don't have that kind of technology. Khaki Banda. Is this like Mexican Banda with khakis, or what the heck? Ahmed Jahanzeb Umer Jazwal. That's the name I couldn't read. Okay, so they apparently produced the film. Or the episode, I guess. It's not a film. It's just credits on a black screen that looks like fur. Episode 3. I like the music. Coke Studio number 9. Must be their sponsor. Or the studio, either or. He's lost himself completely to this ephemeral world. Doesn't ponder his relationship with God. Or is this doing a translation because I don't speak the language? This music is beautiful. Everything turns to dust. Well, yes, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Ever since the fall. You filled your head with mere bookish knowledge. Ah, interesting. Done a round of Mecca and Medina. Smugly entitled yourself to a holy pilgrim. Ooh. Fooled by the bright spectacle of this world. Your proud willfulness is driven by nothing but conceit. So in other words, the zealot oh, this is pedantic. This is so, the music is so resplendent. I was right. This is a religious zealot, and he's a fundamentalist. He puts people into conflicting camps, but he fails to spread real knowledge. All he did was cause seeds of dissension to spread beyond amongst your brothers. Don't get caught up in the world. Nothing here belongs to us. Well, yeah, of course we were put into subjection of the earth. If you read Genesis, we were meant to till the ground. Hello. False intentions, deceit. None of these can win you true companions. All this will change if you only change yourself. Ooh, that's deep. You are fooled by the bright spectacle of this world. And that repeats. Your proud willfulness is driven by nothing. Oh, okay, so that's a chorus. You're ephemeral. Yeah, just like the butterfly. Or the mayfly. Man, I wouldn't want to live the lifespan of a mayfly. Follow the path of love. I've seen the sun rises, it also sets. I've seen the flickering lamp blaze anew. The orphans who have no one left in the world, I've seen them find the means to flourish. That would be me. I'm only an orphan in the physical, but in the eternal, I belong to Abba. People say success is fleeting in this world. Your proud willfulness is driven by nothing conceit. Yes, that's the crux. It's a lesson to Khaki himself. You know, Khaki, you're being cocky. Khaki, you're being cocky. You're basically, Khaki is a fool for being a zealot. Actually, yeah. Follow the path of love. Do 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 do. I like music like this. See, it tells a story, and good songs have an excellent narrative, and this one does. Oh. Aw. Well, where'd it go? It shut off. I'm sorry. That was really pretty. It was the lesson of Khaki Banda just being so overshadowed by his holier than thou desire to be right based on dogma. And see, that's the thing, that's the one thing I never liked about quote unquote religion itself. People say, oh, you're so religious. I'm not religious. There's a difference between being religious and spiritual. Religious, it means my way is right and you're going straight to hell. That is no holds barred. My doctrine overshadows your doctrine. No other doctrine is correct. Just because you follow a certain belief system, more than likely you'll burn in the lake of eternal fire. I have issue with people of that nature, and they're so closed-minded that they can't see beyond their miters. I'm sorry that was kind of controversial for me to say, but this is a song that I have a feeling was written by people who are Muslim. And yeah, because it says, well, you've gone around Mecca so many times, and you've gone to Medina on the Hajj, and oh, good for you. Aren't you just so proud of your pristine, pure life and following God, and may he be blessed, and God is great, and all that kind of thing. But see, there are lots of variations on that, even in the Muslim faith, so I can relate to this. I just think that the true nature of true religion is what Jesus taught us, and that is to love each other the way that we wish to be loved ourselves. And even in that little video, it says, follow the path of love. And I thought, if only it were that simple for us to do, because so many people just don't wish to do so. They think that they desire to be right, or they think that there's no other way beyond what they've been taught in their youth. But there are means and methods of coming to consensus and having agreement and having harmony, even though opinions may differ. And the path of love is definitely the right path. And I believe, I'm like C.S. Lewis, and I know I've mentioned this before, but I feel like C.S. Lewis had his finger on the pulse of reality and what it truly meant to be a human being in this world. C.S. Lewis was an apologist, as many of you know, one of my favorite authors of all time. And he believed that all faiths reach out to the same creator, the divine author of us all. And his son, who was God in the flesh, came to teach us how we should treat each other. And he suffered. And he wasn't a patsy by any means. Oh, no, no, no. He was strong. He was a rebel. And a lot of people were still contesting his teachings to this day, which proves the fact that he was a hippie. Well, not entirely a hippie. I would say more of a progressive, transformational. I would say he is a transformational progressive and forward thinking, and even to the point of being radical. Yeah, this is Jesus, everybody. This is what he does even now. And we'll only know when we see it for ourselves on the other side, and what a day that will be. I mean, this being Thanksgiving, I had a vision of that just at my family. I've had 3 Thanksgivings this year. Company Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving with my church family, which is Hispanic, and Thanksgiving with my mom's side of the family. And Mom and Dad are no longer here. May they rest in peace. But I know that they would be proud of me. I hate using the word proud because I know pride is a sin. But I know that they would be happy with how far I've come in the duration of 2 years, and how well I'm doing for myself, despite the fact that I have not yet encountered the spouse I wish to encounter. And I know I will eventually. It's on its way. He's on his way, I should say. He is definitely going to find me, or I him. One way or another, we're going to meet each other, because nobody's meant to be alone. We all have our other part, if somebody say soulmate or kindred soul. I think it starts out as friendship, and love is friendship. I know I've mentioned that before, and people know the movie of which I quote, and yes, I'm a Bollywood nerd, but despite that, I think that this was wonderful, and thank you for sending it, Dhani. I appreciate it. It's just spellbinding, and it just reminds me why I like music like that so much. And it's just good Arabic music, and there's so much meaning to it, and I adore it, and I'm glad that it spurs in the mind how true change can really take root and transform us into better human beings. Until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao tutti. Happy gobbledygooper day.